Welcome back, everybody. Today I've got this Kobalt 40 volt max brushless weed eater that has a traditional style bump head on it. Well, it doesn't bump, it doesn't feed, it just constantly jams. So I have an idea to change it out for something a little stronger. So first things first, we need to remove this old head from here. So on the sides, right there's one. Spin it around, there's another. You see it just pops right apart. Normally this is where you would rewind the line or put a fresh roll on there. I'm going to try and bypass all of that and just use this. So my idea is to replace the trimmer string with some stainless wire. It's a lot smaller, so it'll fit through the sides in these holes with no problem, but it's going to require a little bit of modification to this main part right here. And by modification, I mean a drill. Here's hoping. So my thought is, if I run wire straight through, I can tie it around this little bolt here in the middle, or tie it around this center shaft and be able to use this stainless wire instead of trimmer wire. Not sure how well that's going to stay in place, but it's in there. Let's give it a try. I'm going to keep it on the low setting for now. Well, that didn't take long. Okay, round two. This time I have it wrapped around the center, going through the holes that I drilled in the middle, but wrapped around the center, and hopefully that's enough to hold it in place and the string won't fly off again. So far it works well in low speed. I'm going to crank up the speed and see how much more I can cut. Failure's not an option, but that's failure number 2. I'm not giving up. Seems like it broke off right there. I think this piece of metal wire is bending back and forth and causing it to fracture off. I'm going to try and see if I can get it to run straight out of the hole that I drilled and come straight out and see if that changes anything. So, they often say that the simplest solution is the best solution. I'd say that that's pretty simple. Just kind of wrap it around the middle, feed it out through the edge. I'll twist it together because it holds together better. The only problem is, every now and then, one of them will drop off and it goes flying. As far as a safety factor, I think it has a safety factor of Jesus Christ. It's very dangerous. I don't recommend this. Normally a weed eater is spinning plastic wire. This is metal wire. I would much rather a piece of plastic come flying at me than this piece of stainless metal. It does cut very well. It does drain the battery of my weed eater very quickly, almost by a factor of 4. Normally one battery I can trim all the way around my house. One battery got down one side. So it is drawing a lot more amperage because this stainless wire is heavier, so your batteries aren't going to last as long. If you have a gas weed eater, it's probably be about the same. It's probably going to burn more gas. If you're in a pinch on a Sunday, will this work? Absolutely. Do I recommend doing it all the time? Probably not. So after all of that, the real question is, does it work? And the answer is yes. Is it practical? Not really. It'll get you out of a pinch on a Sunday if you don't have any trimmer line, but best thing to do is just replace it. That's what I'm going to wind up doing with this one. Till next time.